This old man had a strange habit. Every day, he would go to this abandoned bus stop and wait for a bus. But the bus he was waiting for had stopped running 40 years ago. One day, a sudden gust of wind blew his hat away. He stumbled forward, step by step, to pick it up. Just as he was about to stand, he saw a pair of shoes in front of him. Looking up, he realized it was himself as a young man. The scene around him shifted. The young man jogged toward a beautiful girl. She stood up to greet him, pulled out a hat from behind her back, and gently placed it on his head. They shared a smile, their eyes filled with love. After the couple boarded the bus and left, the old man slowly walked back to the stop. This time, the stop was no longer broken down and ruined. It was simple, but fresh and clean. He carefully wiped the seat where his wife used to sit. Then he quietly sat on the other side, as memories of her kept flooding back. Years passed, and the boy and girl grew up. One day, the man slipped a ring on the woman's finger. Together, they embarked on the next chapter of their life. But their happiness didn't last long. When war broke out, the man was drafted, leaving behind his pregnant wife. After he left, she came to the bus stop every single day, waiting. Seasons changed, and her child was born, but still, her husband never returned. Yet, she never gave up. From then on, the waiting figure at the stop became two instead of one, and her patience was finally rewarded. One day, she saw the returning bus. Her husband had come back. They embraced each other tightly, their life finally back on track. But nothing stays the same forever. Decades passed, times changed, and the world around them no longer looked the same. The couple, now middle-aged, came to the bus stop once again. But this time, it was the wife who boarded the bus. That bus was called the last stop. Her life had ended too soon, and the husband's memories stopped right there. The middle-aged man didn't leave. Instead, he slowly sat on the bench. At that moment, two figures overlapped into one. When he opened his eyes again, he was already an old man. The world had changed through the decades, but the worn-down bus stop and the figure still waiting remained the same. The old man pulled out his pocket watch, only to find that the second hand, which had never failed in all those years, had finally stopped. As he stood to get it repaired, he noticed his hat floating above his head. No matter how hard he pressed, it wouldn't move. When he finally lifted it up, he realized he had already passed away. The dim bus light shone on his face, and for the first time in decades, his calm eyes filled with emotion. His wife had come to take him home. After waiting all these years, he had finally caught the bus, and his wife had been on it all along, waiting for him. They embraced, just like they did when they were young. Even in places unseen, they had always been waiting for their next reunion.